I'm going to get started on a general love read. If you find this message is meant for you. Let's go over here with it. Yeah. I'm afraid of commitment. I knew you were the one when I met you. I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. Okay, Spirit is telling me to get one more, so I'll go ahead and get that. I know that we have a soul connection. So I feel that this message is involving someone who has a lot of love for you, who feels a deep connection with you and feels that you are the person that they're meant to be with. The problem is, though, that they have a fear of commitment, and when they're confronted with these feelings for you that they have, it scares them, and it kind of triggers them and puts them into like a fight or flight reaction. And so although they have feelings for you, and these feelings are pretty deep, I mean, feeling that you have a soul connection with someone means that you feel their presence, you feel their love, you feel their soul on a deep level. But if you're afraid of commitment and have these feelings for someone, I mean, to the point where you feel like, oh my gosh, this person is the one, then that can really trigger some insecurities that bring that fear of commitment to the surface. It can trigger some emotions that a person wouldn't know how to handle. And so that's what's going on with this person right now. Let's get some tarot for clarification. Spirit, please clarify what's going on here for my collective. Yeah. 4 cards. Thank you, Spirit. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this person is going through a transformation in their life right now, where they're beginning to see things from a higher vibrational perspective. This transformation is in reference to their belief systems or their triggers or something that has been blocking them from experiencing love in their life. And so you may see them as someone who is very cold, calculated, unemotional. You may even feel a sense of rejection from this person because their fear of commitment creates this cold demeanor about them. But understand that under the surface, they have recognized that they do this. They understand why they do it, and they can see. They are in the middle of transformation. No one knows how long this could take. But the way that they feel about you is like they hold you in very high regard. They feel like you could be the one to win them over with your Like, they love your style. They love the peace that you bring. They love how confident and action-oriented you are, like fearless. They recognize you for who you really are, and they see you as a cut above the rest. They want to communicate with you. They want to come in and let you know what they're going through. They want to let you know what they're learning about themselves, and that they're healing, and that they're trying to overcome their emotions right now. But instead, it's more like they know that there is an issue, they know why there's an issue, but they don't really know, like when it comes to being triggered, they don't really know which truth to go with, because one truth creates fear and the other truth creates optimism and hope, but they're afraid of that hope. So it kind of just goes back and forth, the fear and then the hope, and then the fear and then the hope. And the hope is because they believe that they have this connection with you, because they see you and feel you in a way that makes them feel like this is the one, this is the right thing. But then they have this other mental challenge, challenging their thoughts, their positive thoughts, into a negative space. If I feel here that though they really desire to be the King of Pentacles, and maybe they are, and maybe that's why this is here. They appear as the King of Swords. Who they really are, the person that's not in their fear, the person who is not in their insecurity, the person who's not triggered, and possibly the person that you originally met and thought that they were, is the King of Pentacles. Someone who is stable financially, they stand on business. But once they get triggered, they turn into this cold person. Show me my collective feelings about this person. So you do notice that when commitment, or the idea of commitment, or the conversation of commitment comes up, they get cold. You do notice that about them. You believe that they have been sending you messages of like passionate messages. So you see that when it comes to commitment, they're very cold. But when it comes to communicating about passion, that is where you see like a little bit of movement. You do see some passion in their communication, but it's almost like they take it away and give it back. It's almost like inconsistent, or like hot and cold. Like sometimes they come towards you with messages of passion, and then they like go distant. And you can tell, you see that they're very 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So I see how you're seeing them. I want to see how you feel about them. Let's go to the Awakened Tarot. I think that you have a real connection with this person. I really do feel like they're right. There is some sort of connection, some sort of tapping into a higher perspective. Let me put this card up so you can kind of see what they are. We have the Four of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Six of Wands. Lots of wands in your reading. Also, strong earth energy, strong fire energy in the chart. Signs don't really matter, but those are some of the ones on the table. And so I feel that you have this really deep connection with this person, something very spiritual, and you do feel them on a spiritual level. I'm getting that there is some kind of, even though I don't have the Six of Cups on the table, Spirit is telling me there is some kind of connection on a spirit level, which obviously I wouldn't doubt if they're in your life. They're part of your soul tribe at some point, a soul contract at least, which is what they're saying here, a soul contract. And you're suggesting in your mind, you feel like they need to go and look at their past. They need to sit with themselves and face some of the things that have happened in their past and heal from them and get some clarity on them. And because only then will they be able to participate in a reciprocal relationship with you, which is what you want. If you recognize that they're going through a transformation, you feel that this can be successful. I want to get some more, I just want to get some clarifiers for these, because I don't see any like feelings here. It's almost like I understand what they're going through. I know that in order to give me what I want, they have to go through this transformation. I believe they'll be successful. We've got 2 Ace of Pentacles on the table. Let me get one more card. So, you do recognize that they have some kind of fear that's turning them cold, and you believe it's a fear of commitment that they need to heal from. Your feelings, you feel that they are actually, you don't see them as the King of Pentacles. You see them as a King of Wands that is offering an opportunity for healing. I think what you're telling me is, you really believe in this person. You believe that this person is someone who can go after what they want, who can present themselves with the opportunity for healing. Or in layman's terms, you believe in their ability to be successful in healing this. You believe that you see that once they have expressed to you how they feel about you, how they feel that you're the one, and they believe that after healing has taken place, there will be room for an equal give and take. I see this as 2 people offering each other a connection and love it's almost like you believe that once they've done the healing, they're going to be really good at communicating their needs and their desires. They're going to be very, your relationship is going to be very equal, have an equal give and take, be very open and communicative. And that is someone that you would really like to be in a relationship with. And so you're very hopeful, at least, that they're capable of that. You do see, though, that during this transformation, they're going to have to look at things that hurt them. And you hope that they have the strength to make a decision to be strong and continue to offer themselves an opportunity for growth. So essentially, you believe this person, you see right through this person's issues. They have communicated them to you, as we see here. You do recognize their back and forth ways, and you just feel like they'll be very successful if they go ahead and just heal. And then they can be reciprocal towards you, and y'all can be happy. But you do recognize their challenge in this life, and that you hope that they do have the strength to make the right decision in the end. And I guess essentially not run. Let's see if Spirit has any advice for you or your person. Before I do the advice, let me see what the outcome is going to be. So in the outcome, we have the Queen of Pentacles reverse, the Page of Cups, the Empress, and the Seven of Swords. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, when it comes to this confusion between being afraid of commitment and knowing that you're the one. So it's like when they find the one, but they know they have a fear of commitment, they know that a transformation has to happen. They know that a healing has to be done. But there's some insecurity about this process. There's some feeling like, if I were to go through this process, how much would I lose? Like, what about myself would I lose? And so there's still a lot of fear around this in the near future on their end. But I see them taking an approach that is very, very emotionally immature, but not in a negative sense, in like a child sense, in the sense that they have to take baby steps. And I see that as the Empress, as you're showing up as the Empress in the future, someone who's very nurturing and kind. This is a great energy for them to have this insecurity. And because the small amount that they're able to give, you're able to cultivate and help them grow into, you know, a better version of themselves. But Spirit is warning that you may have to worry about some information being kept from you from now and then. Some deception as far as their emotions are concerned, because they are not, they're not emotionally stable yet. And so in order for them to learn to trust, they're going to have to test the waters a bit. And that is why we're seeing this Page of Cups coming between the Seven of Swords coming between the Page of Cups and the King of Cups, because they have a lot to work out and it may look deceptive. But if you have the strength to go through this journey with them, you know, ultimately you'll be the judge if that's something that you want to participate in. If you feel like you want to cultivate someone from immature emotions to mature emotions, do you want to go through that process? Because it looks like it may be a very disappointing process. But there is an opportunity here. There is an opportunity here. This has shown up twice. Once in their energy, once in your energy. So it's really up to you with the Judgment card. Do you really think that this person is worth your time to essentially help them grow up emotionally to be with you? Or do you feel that you deserve someone who's already ready for you? The King of Pentacles that we saw before. Now, again, he feels that by going through, and I say he because we're talking about kings and pages and stuff, right? Those are, even though page I think is female energy. But just change it how it applies to your situation. There's a lot of people that I'm reading for. But he feels that he is now, in essence, without the relationship issues, the King of Pentacles. That if he does go through this transformation and allows himself to become vulnerable, what would that do to his King of Pentacles status? He would become a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So there's a lot of fear. There is a lot of fear on the table. But also, more so on the table, a desire to change. It's just that desire keeps getting pulled back by this fear. If you sit in your Empress, you know, and they really develop the strength to face their disappointments, their past disappointments, and be able to make the correct judgment on them, there is a chance. But it's going to take you being very patient with them. That's what I have for you. If you enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. And if there are other readings that you like, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification button so you can get notified when I release a new video. If you don't see anything here that was meant for you or you want more, check out your other signs. There could be messages waiting for you there. Bye!